What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on this channel. Hope you're doing well today. So I do want to announce real quick that the ultimate credit card guide video will be coming out soon. I have it scheduled for most likely this upcoming weekend. I know I said I would release it over the past weekend. I did announce that in my community tab. However, I haven't had the time to really focus in on that just because I'm just like, I got so much stuff going on, mostly army wise. It's just like, I'm currently preparing for something, and there's a lot of field stuff going on. So I'm in the field all week this week, so I'm not gonna have a lot of time to just focus on this YouTube channel, which I really want to, but it's kind of difficult too when you got other stuff that you need to focus on, especially things that you have no option but to focus on because it's your job, right? It's the Army is my job, so it's my number one priority. But again, I do want to release as much insightful and useful content for you guys, for all my service members out there, because it's absolutely essential for this information to be public. All the stuff about credit cards and finances and investing, I do want to put it all out there, but it's a matter of time. I just need, some time and patience to actually get there. And especially with this credit card video, it will be releasing soon, so please look forward to it. I just don't want to rush it. I don't want to release it incomplete because I want it accurate. I don't want it to just be some BS, right? I want it to be a video that I myself would watch and would actually follow the advice of, right? So I always watch my videos and ask myself, is this a person I would listen to? Is this a person that I would take advice from? And if the answer is no, I'm not going to release the video. So that's my whole philosophy when it comes to the military finance guides. I want them to be as accurate as possible. Of course, they're not going to be absolutely perfect, but again, they're mostly videos targeted for a certain niche audience, which is like young service members. So not everything I say will be applicable to you, but yeah, keep that in mind. I'm not a financial expert, by the way, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. But that kind of leads into the topic of this video that I want to talk about, which is the idea that life will never be perfect. Now, you might, if you're an avid viewer of this channel, you might know from one of my smaller niche videos from like 2 weeks ago, right? Where I talked about constantly striving to be great. Now, I absolutely believe that striving to be great is essential. It's something that you must do every single day because your life is a blessing on its own, and it's so rare for you to be living right now. And so you need to appreciate that, express your gratitude for your life, and really appreciate what's in the moment and what's in the present, and not live in a sour, angry state. However, I do want to add on to this and tell you guys that life is never going to be perfect. Life is never a straight line. It's always going to be a bunch of waves, right? It's going to be very wobbly and imperfect. And that's kind of like the beauty of life, is that not every day is going to be the same, right? One day you might wake up feeling absolutely amazing, like super motivated and just on top of the world, and you might have the greatest day of your life. And then the following day, right, you might have the worst day of your life, and it could be just complete trash, right? And that's kind of what I'm experiencing right now. Is I want to be honest with you guys, but like not every day of my life is perfect. Like seriously, and this is definitely applicable for everyone else, and especially to me. Life is never perfect because one week I might have like a super chill week where I'm not doing a lot of work, right? Army related. So I have all this free time, and I'm like in the best mental mood and physical mood, right? I have all this time to work on myself physically, working out, making videos and making money and focusing on my finances. And then the following week might be super tough and difficult, right? It might be very busy and time consuming, which is what's happening in this case, because I'm preparing for something very big within my unit, and this week I have a big FTX, big field event that I'm doing all week. And luckily enough, it's a turn and burn FTX, meaning we get to the location in the morning and then we turn back later in the day, like in the evening. So we're not actually sleeping out there and camping out there. Luckily, thank God. I hate that, but yeah, it's still very time consuming, seriously, because when you wake up super early, like 4:30 a.m. and get to your headquarters or whatever, and you have to prepare and load all your gear and then actually drive to the location and stuff, and and then train all day, all freaking day, whether it's in the cold or heat, and then you come back like at the end of the day, it could be at 6 or 7 p.m. Sorry, or it could be like around that time range, and you come back super late, and then now it's like, dude, you just got back home literally at the end of the day, like right at the end of the day, and you're too tired to do anything. But at that instance, you just gotta use you gotta use discipline to keep yourself accountable when it comes to like the gym or working out, right? That's still important, right? I think those are very essential, even if you have a very rough day. Is working out, using your discipline for working out is an absolute must. But that's besides the point. What I want to talk about is just like free time in general. Like you might spend all day focusing on one thing, and then you might not have time for another thing, and that's happening to me in this case, and that could be happening to you. So the purpose of this video is to tell you, like, bro, just embrace that. Like, just embrace that imperfection and just accept it, because again, bro, life is never perfect. Like I keep saying, like once you accept that idea, you'll feel all this peace within you, right? Because not only do you realize that it's normal, you'll realize that everyone else in the world experiences this. And so in my case, right? I hate making this video about me, but in my case, it's like what's going through my mind right now is, okay, I'm getting all this awesome army training, and I'm really focusing in and honing in on my job and doing what matters to me. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm not even like, I got to meet this deadline of making this video for my audience, for my viewers. But I can't, like I just can't, because I'm too consumed in something else. And then I realize, okay, that's fine. Like I'll have time for it later. Just set it aside for now, because you have all the time in the, well, you don't actually have all the time in the world. You should be doing things immediately, but you get the point, right? Even if you do it next week or the following month, that's not going to make a huge difference. And that's what I'm realizing. Like I could be like a week late to releasing my credit card video, and I feel like nobody would notice, and everybody would be fine with it, because what really matters the most is you actually doing the task at hand. It's not like, if you don't end up doing the task at hand that you promised you do, like that's a problem. But if you ended up still doing it and going through with it, even if it was delayed by something like a life factor or life event or some stuff like that, then that's okay. Like honestly, that's okay, bro. Like if you said you were gonna lose 50 pounds at the end of the year, but you ended up not doing that, and you actually ended up losing 50 pounds 6 months after that, like that's fine, bro. Like you did the task at hand. Like you accomplished what you said you would set out to do. So just start developing that mindset, which is number one, life is never perfect, and number two, just like embrace that idea. Just embrace it and accept the fact that you are not perfect. Not every day is gonna be perfect and amazing. Life is just not like that. It's not a straight line. And you need to like stop believing in this like fake picture and facade of like, especially like social media, where people like paint themselves as perfect. It's like, bro, oh my God, I hate that. I hate that because it makes people insecure, and I've always been a victim of that. Is like seeing people on Instagram and seeing people on like YouTube and Facebook or whatever, TikTok, and they paint themselves as like this perfect person or this perfect couple. They have no problems at all, and every day seems amazing. But in reality, that's not the case at all. And it's just like, it's so dishonest. It's just so dishonest, because it's almost like putting others down when you know that they're experiencing the same thing as you, man. So again, just want to end off the video by saying I will be releasing the credit card video soon. And another thing is, again, remember, life will never be perfect. It's never a straight line. You just got to live with it, go with the flow, and just whatever you set out to do, just do it. Just do it. I don't care if you do it in a week, in a month, in a year, in a decade. Just as long as you do the task at hand that you decide to set yourself out to do, then that's totally fine, bro. Like, for me in this case, a credit card guide video for service members. Once I release it, I will be happy with myself and content, because I realize, okay, maybe I didn't release it on time, but at least it's out there, and it's out there for you guys to enjoy and actually take in that insightful information. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little quick video, honestly, but yeah, it's probably going to be unedited. I don't want to do any random cuts or anything. Just going to put it out there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, thank you for all the growth on this channel. You guys are awesome, just amazing. I love you all. I'm gonna be launching a Discord community or something in those lines. I don't know if it's gonna be Discord or something else, but I'm gonna be releasing some kind of free public community for young service members to talk and reach out to each other through, and it's gonna be amazing, man. Just be patient. It's gonna be out there. Again, life's never perfect. I don't have time. I don't have all the time in the world to focus on everything, right? I still gotta do my taxes, bro. Like I haven't done my taxes yet because I got so many forms and I got this tax guy doing it for me. Oh my god, life is just throwing so much at me right now. Wow. This big thing that I brought up about the army. I will talk about it eventually. Just can't talk about it right now, due to reasons. But I will discuss it with you guys eventually when the right time comes. Anyways, enough yapping. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, and God bless. Take care.